What is going on, everybody? Part number 2, Building Las Vegas. Glad to have everyone back. And for those of you that are enjoying this series thus far, after one episode in, please drop a like for more. And let's get started. We are picking up right there where we left off on our kind of our road layout slash construction of our Las Vegas inspired city here. I've actually linked again in the description below my the map that I'm actually using. It's more of like a tourist map from Las Vegas, kind of showing the different things, the different hotels. I don't know how up to date this is. It looks to me pretty up to date. I could be wrong. It's got most of the new tourist attractions on there from just a couple years back. So I'm thinking it's pretty accurate. And we're going to continue again with the road layouts here. Hopefully, once we're finished, we can start adding a couple of the major landmarks. Appreciate all the following once again, and let's get started here. Now, last episode, we're actually using our regional freeway mod. This is actually going to be, just for kind of a quick recap, it's actually going to be the Las Vegas Strip down through here. Back here, for those of you that are looking at the map as well, is actually going to be Interstate 15, just to kind of give you an idea. And if you've missed the first episode, please check the playlist, and we'll go ahead and get started here. Now, as I spoke of in the last episode, I think this is actually going to work out really well for us, the 3 separate entrances for our tourists that are going to come on through. This first entrance here and this one out here, I think primarily are going to be where the tourists are going to come in, and this one in particular is kind of maybe going to be for them to get out. So I think it's going to work out really well, and we'll kind of continue here now. There's a few other roads that I didn't add, and I'm not sure which one I want to kind of tackle first. I'm thinking kind of just finish up out here, and then we can kind of work our way down. Just for those of you that are wondering, this is actually Mandalay Bay Road, this is Tropicana Avenue, and this here is Flamingo Road. We're all going to be experts on the Las Vegas city streets here by the time this series is done. So for those of you that are planning on visiting, I think it'll work out well. Trying to think here. Dean Martin Drive is here, and we've got enough room. See, these are kind of close together. If we left enough room, let's get this road tool off here, for just a high-rise building. Let's see here. Oh, running out of money, people. Running out of money. What was that, Alt-W? I don't know which button it is, but I think whatever that is, it kind of gives you more cash. So we are in sandbox mode, by the way. And that's actually perfect. Budget boosted. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All that long, hard work for that budget. And let's go ahead. That's going to be Airville Street. And then we will... Valley View Boulevard looks like it's just going to be just that much less. Put the road grids back on. I think we'll go here. We might have to tinker with this stuff, people. We might. And right now, we're just kind of getting the idea. And we might have to tinker with it. So... This is actually going to be a straight shot, so we can kind of finish this up. Go right down to the end. Why is that not aligned? I don't know. It's kind of weird. I thought I could have swore I just used the road grids for that, but oh well. We'll leave it. Like I said, we might have to change it, but be alright. Let's shut this off. Shut it off, and we'll go down that far. Same thing with this road. This road runs pretty much parallel, so we can run this run down as well. We'll finish it up down there. Let's see, we kind of can mess around with this here. This is actually where there's kind of a merge going on here. And then we have... Let's see. This is almost where the map kind of cuts off a little bit. Forgive me if my screen flickers just a bit. I'm actually referring to the map on my PC as opposed to the printout that I have here. And, yeah, so... Thinking we might have to add Reno. Let's see, Hacienda. Very interesting names we got going on here. This is actually Hacienda here. And, let's see here. Pretty good. So we'll continue with this here. And we'll kind of do like a little picture-in-picture thing here. So this is Hacienda. And then we're going to have Reno Drive, which is actually halfway in between. So let's see. Let's just get an idea of how big a casino is. Let's just say we put a sleek casino there. So if we drew this road, this is actually be Reno Avenue here. Actually, want it butted up against that. It's close enough. And this road actually kind of dies out. This is where we're going to do our airport out here. Let's see. Will that fit? Still, to this day, ladies and gentlemen, I can't figure out the menus in this game. I don't know if I'm just a slow learner or what, but man. I want to make sure. Let's just put this down. This is just temporary, people. Temporary as can be. I know some of the other YouTubers out there may have kind of sped through this process, you know, like a time lapse. I guess you could, but why even record the video? You know what I mean? I think there's times to time lapse and there's times not to time lapse. For me, if we're building a city, if we're trying to, this might not be as to scale as the map says, but we're going to try something here. You know, there's times to be... Okay, there we go. That's what I was hoping. Sorry, genius at work, people. Genius at work. Oh, if we can fit another runway in here, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Oh, you son of a gun. That would have been perfect. We could have a 6-lane... Man. That would have been sweet, wouldn't it? I think we're going to try to do this. We need to back this road up like a micro hair. Oh, man, we're going to have to change this whole road. Man, you would. I think it might be easier to change this one. You know, back that one up a little bit. Because this road is like a main thoroughfare here. So let's leave that. And so yeah, so time-lapsing. So I guess I could time-lapse it, but what's the fun in that? I mean, you guys want to watch me play, don't you? That's why you're watching. All right, whatever. If we have to, let's just make sure it's going to work first. Let's make sure. I know that seems like that was just right where I had it, but let's try something here. So it's telling me it's not going to fit. It didn't tell me it wasn't going to fit the last time. There's actually a new mod out too, people, that keeps its sunlight the whole time, which I thought was pretty cool. But I don't know. I think nighttime's cool, especially for like if we're building a casino city and you want to see all the lights, you know? They're trying to make something for everybody, and I get that. Okay, let's see. All right, so that can add one runway. Let's try a little bit farther back. Actually, let's just go back to the main. Just connect that for now. This is kind of annoying. Because it won't let us delete that. This is my dilemma here for those of you that are sitting there thinking. It won't let us delete this. So we're going to have to do our best to work with that. Now, I don't want to take out this road, but you know what? It might be something we're going to have to do. I can go ahead and put a road here, right? Like kind of like we had it, but we can't add in that second runway. And as far as pushing it back anymore, it's just not going to work. So I think our best bet would be to add some more money, because I don't know what's going on with that. I guess I'm an out of control spender. So let's add this in here. Let's stretch this out, because I like to have like a nice like 8-lane runway. And I think that would be pretty sweet. It'd give us almost an international airport feel. We can even maybe add one out this way. Do-it-yourself international airport is what we'll call this. And let's go ahead. I know I don't want to do it, but this is definitely important. Importante. And it's straight, right? I think so. Looks straight. Looks straight, looks straight. Alright, so let's try to get this lined up here. You would. You would be like that. I think we need just a little bit more room. Just a little bit. Let's try that. We'll get it, people. A little bit of planning, but we will get it, and then we'll be done with this little part of the city here, and we can move on. But it's got my focus now, and we're not going to stop until we get it. Even 3 runways would be good in my mind. Okay, so now we're too far away. Maybe if we backed it up just a little bit more. I don't want to fudge this all up, you know, because we kind of just worked all on that. I should have probably put the airport in first. Let's see. I think 3 is enough. I mean, 7 total runways. If we move this in just a little bit more, I think it'll be kind of the best of both worlds here. Let's just go with it there. Hope that's straight. Otherwise, we'll find out here in a minute. And please cross your fingers. For reals, yo. And some of you out there might be laughing at me. If there is an easier way to do this, I'm definitely not picking up on that. Maybe we zoom in a little bit more. Let's see. Let's just, I think there's a little bit of a ridge here. Maybe that's almost looks like the land is uneven. Maybe that could be what's throwing us off here. It's funny because at nighttime this looks like grass, doesn't it? But it's desert. Very interesting. It's almost like the lighting is off. This is going to be it, people. I'm telling you, this is it. Alright, close enough. I will tinker with that a little bit more off camera and try to get it closer. But I'm thinking it's just not meant to get much closer than that. Just the way kind of everything is, unless we kind of made that road down through there. But we'll focus on that. But this is the idea. This is where the airport's going to be. I know we can't do an international airport, but this is the idea. This is the kind of space that we have for it, and we'll actually have kind of multiple entrances here. I'll kind of leave this detached for now, and I'll tinker with that a little bit off camera there, because I don't want to bore you anymore. It's been about 10 minutes now just messing around with that. So, all right, so moving along here, let's speed this up because I'm kind of tired of it being nighttime already. And let's kind of move down towards this way, and we will actually, let's do this. Let's add in our, let's take a look at the map here. Let's add in, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, looks like 8 hotels. There's actually a downtown region, which I don't know where that is in relation to all this. I'm thinking it's off to the right. Las Vegas Premium Outlets. Interesting. That's another thing they don't have in this game. They don't have malls. That'd be cool if we could put a mall in. I guess we have mall levels and mega towers, but that would be kind of sweet. I know that was in other games. Hard Rock Resorts, Travelodge. All right, so our next road is going to be Spring Mountain Road, which is actually a little bit farther. It's actually going to be down this way. Right? Spring Mountain Road. Flamingo, Spring Mountain. Okay. So we're going to, it's about equal distance from this one here. So let's go ahead and let's try. Okay, no road guides on. And then we kind of go road guides. You're my friend at some points and you're my enemy at others. Okay. Sometimes you gotta. Another intersection here. It's about right. This here is gonna just go away. Man, look at this mess of road grids, man. That is crazy. Okay. Moving along, people. Moving along one road at a time. Okay, next road here. We've got Coral Lane, which kind of runs south, I guess, or southeast of the strip, parallel, but southeast. That would probably be best fit to go down this way. I kind of want to leave this little particular area alone until we get this all straightened out. I will definitely, when we pick up with next episode, that'll all be fixed. Actually kind of want to work out also traffic, because like I stated earlier with the three main entrances, you'll see when we get started here. I'm not sure where these cars are coming from, but this entrance and this entrance is where most of them are going to come in, and this is, I think, more or less where they're going to come out. And that's just my thoughts. I don't know yet. But with that being the case, if that's what's going to happen, we need to connect this up somehow. And the way the map is, I guess I can Google Maps it and see kind of how it works. But for the most part, this is going to have to kind of connect itself down here. I don't know if maybe we want to put, can we do a regional freeway? I guess we can put one all the way out here. I mean, with this regional freeway mod, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely opens this game up like it's never been opened up before. I mean, it really has. There's so many different things. There's actually a subway mod. I haven't installed it yet, but basically it flips upside down the maglevs, and there's regional maglevs. I mean, we can do, like I said, you can just go crazy with this stuff. For the time being, though, I think it's probably safe to kind of just, I'm gonna have to back this up a little bit, but just to connect this, or even if not, just make some sort of cross streets in here so people can get in and out a little bit easier, because once they come into the city, we don't want that situation where they're having to turn around and go back, because it's just a nightmare. Traffic is definitely improved with the latest updates. I know they didn't say much about it, but I've noticed the difference even just playing just in my normal single player mode. I have a couple cities that I just tinker around with stuff, and I've definitely noticed a dramatic increase in traffic flow. And that's kind of been an ongoing thing since the game came out. And I think for the most part, traffic is pretty much corrected in regards to bugs throughout the city. You can still have traffic, but I think that's primarily your problem and stuff that you do. Not so much the game anymore. I guess, let's see. So that's Spring Mountain Road. And then we have Desert Inn Road, which is very similar to this one here. So we have another one. Maybe like here. Same scenario. Same stuff, different day. And then we'll curve it. And then we'll do the same thing here. It looks pretty much... Road guides are like crashing my computer. Let's see. Flip back to the map now. Won't be so much map stuff after the roads are laid out, people. This is kind of just going to be the first couple episodes here, just trying to get everything laid out. And I think we've got one more... Actually, two more. Do we have room for two more? Yeah. So we'll do one more of these, which is going to be, just for those of you following along again, let's see, we've done Spring Mountain Road, then we just did Desert Inn Road, and then Sahara Avenue. And the last one looks to be Charleston Boulevard. So let's do one more of these here. We'll keep this road parallel to the highway. And this is probably, we'll connect this down here. But let's do another one of these. Let's throw back on road guides. And we'll do one more. Bend that just a little bit. Okay, and let's finish these through the end here. It's actually railroad tracks here. We'll try to see. I don't think there's any train tracks that roll through Las Vegas, downtown Las Vegas, but we shall see. Let's see, it's gonna be nice, gradual. And gradual. And then lastly, we got Charleston Avenue, which looks, or excuse me, Charleston Boulevard, which looks like it runs right along the backside of the map here. So let's see. Well, let's see if God is on our side here. Apparently not, because that would have been perfect if we can just run it straight through like that. What the heck? It drew a tunnel? Maybe that's why it's not working. Let's try to get this figured out here. If we threw this down, I don't want to go to the tracks. There's some sort of dip in the road here or something. Definitely don't want to. So precious putting in that highway there. I don't want to mess with it. Let's see. Cannot create valid road end. That's a new one. I don't think I've seen that one. Ah, you would, wouldn't you? Man, that is a bummer right there. I don't think it's gonna let me. I think I glitched this out. Yep. I think I just glitched it out, people. I thought I could tick back one more. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. I mean, aside from this little hiccup here, I mean, our road layout, in my opinion, is just flawless. I could fix this. It's just going to take a second, but we'll come back to that. And we can connect her up here. This is actually streetcars. And let's see what else. We're getting close here, people. We're getting close to the completion of the layout. So Paradise Road is actually going to run. I'm guessing that'll probably be the end. Paradise Road. That's actually going to run back here. Okay, Paradise Road is in. They should all be called Paradise Road. that just pretty much runs straight along and everything connects to it. And that's about as far as these small city maps will let us go. At least the regional, I know I'm talking a lot about the regional freeway mod, but at least the regional freeway mod makes it seem like the map sizes are bigger. You know, like if I go in here and, where am I at here? If I shut off city boundaries, which I like to not play with city boundaries, for the most part, I mean, if you threw in like some highways out here, like for example, if I were to be like, oh, let me get real creative and, you know, throw this down like this, which we might do, I don't know, and get rid of that. What the heck? Well, provided the game doesn't glitch out, it can almost seem like, you know, the map sizes are bigger. Like, you know, if I went ahead and threw like something out, you know, like this, I don't know, but it would almost create the illusion that there's more to it than just these small city plots. And I think we're on the very near brink of somebody breaking through and letting us create, you know, I'm sure all those modders are working on it. I bet you every last one of those modders has been trying to crack that code. I think Skystorm, for the most part, has gotten the closest with the, you know, the regional freeway mod, being able to actually tinker, you know, with this types of stuff outside the city boundaries. I think next would be being able to connect roads from, for example, if you were to build a city here and build a city here, maybe we can. I don't know. That would be kind of a good test to see if, you know, if I built a city here, how would you be able to connect it? I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this one up. A lot of talking. Next episode, we are going to pick up on. I'm gonna finish this up. This little municipal airport fiasco we have going on here. I'll correct the highway off camera. It's gonna take a few minutes. And next episode, we're going to start with the landmarks, and I'm gonna get that landmark mod working, and we're gonna be able to lay all sorts of stuff down, and hopefully. The city will start to take shape. So thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I hope all of you stayed till the final gun here at the end of the episode. If you did, drop a like. Let me know in the comments below if you did stay till the very end of the episode. I like to know this type of stuff. It's been about 26 minutes or so. So if you did stay till the end, it's a good marker for me to kind of cut it off then. Anyway, appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we'll see everyone on part 3.